1st of May, so a nice Mayday, hopefully day's dig. Back on one of my favourite farms, and just got here 5 minutes ago. Beautiful day. I mean, it was 29 here yesterday, and looks as if it's going to be at least that again today. There's just a very nice gentle breeze cooling things down a bit, so we'll crack on. I mean, I've been here many times before, but we'll crack on and see if there's anything that I've missed previously. So we'll come back and let you know if anything does come up, but it's just so nice to be able to get out again. Well, less than 10 minutes. I'm only a couple hundred yards from the gate where I came in. Signal here, 92 one way, 65 the other, and this came out. Probably a button, I think, possibly a coin, very thin and worn if it's a coin. Doesn't appear to be anything on there to suppose it being a button. I think this is probably a halfpenny. So first coin of the day within about 10 minutes. That's a good sign. Right, let's fill this hole in and we'll check this out later, see if there's any detail on it, but yeah, it's a find. Another signal here, this one 74-76, and it's out in the sod somewhere. Okay, this bit I guess. Yep. Okay, could this be a coin ball? Nope. No, it's not. It is just the imprint. That's maybe just the imprint there. Lock escutcheon. Okay, probably 19th, early 20th century, I guess. All right, let's move on. Well, an 80 signal here, and what looks like a musket ball that's hit something. It's totally flat on that side. Yeah, that's nice, I guess. Not so much for the whatever it was that it hit, but so 18th, 19th century. I have to say that I'm going to stay in this field before I get into the one that I was coming to. We usually walk through here, and I generally take a line from the gate and go straight to the next gate over to the right, and never get a signal. But I'm getting signals on the left hand side of this field now, and I think I'm going to stay here for an hour or so and see if anything else comes up. A cracking 84 signal here, and it is, I believe, in the sod. Okay, right, get in behind that, whatever it is, get him out, and okay, I don't believe this is anything worth having, but there it is. Right, buckle maybe, possibly. Yep, it's a buckle. Not a very old one, I don't think. harness buckle. Where are we? Probably 18th, 19th century, maybe 20th century even. They've used them for a long, long time. Okay, yeah, harness buckle minus the pin. Alright, still, it is another find. An 83-85 signal on this one, and yeah, it's a circle of lead. Now, I don't know if there's anything on there at all under the muck, but possibilities. So maybe something, maybe just a cut off. Right, let's keep moving. '77, '79 signal here. I was right on the edge. I mean, I missed it with the sod there, but it was in the edge here, and possibly an interesting find. Right, yeah, it's got possibilities of being a seal matrix. I wonder. I think it might very well be a seal matrix. That would be really good. Okay, we'll clean it up and see what we can make of it later on. Great. Yes, another find. I mean, I've had quite a few. The ones that I've put on film, plus a couple of lumps of scrap lead. But yeah, so I'm just heading back towards the gate now. So I've been up the field, and this is me coming back down again to where I came in. I'm going to head back up again for a third sweep, and we'll see what happens there. But I'm going to stop then and get a drink, because I brought plenty of water with me, because it is that kind of day. Right, heading back up the field now to where I left my bag. 89-90 signal here, and this slot came out from underneath the sod, and it looks as if I've got another buckle. I don't know if I can get that off. Yeah, or a lid of some sort. Okay, I really don't know on this one. Possibly a nice little find. Something different anyway. Yeah, it looks as if it's got a spike there and probably one there for fixing. Don't know. Honestly don't know at the moment. Okay, it's another find. Let's keep going on. Well, it's strange. An 83 signal here both ways, and a little button. So the signals are coming all over the place. You know, anything from 68 to 92, 94. And there's all kinds coming in. There's lead, there's buttons, there's scrap, and a couple of nice finds too. Anyway, this one's a button, so let's see what else it is along this bit. Right, heading back up the field again, and 78 signal here, not very deep, but what looks like possibly another little coin. Now, can't see any sign of a shank on there, or possibly there is. Maybe it's a button. It does appear to be some design on that side. I don't know, maybe a button. We'll go with button on this one for now, but okay, let's keep going. Absolute cracker here, an 82 signal. Had to take this slice out, which is quite a big slice because I didn't want to scrape whatever it was. That's just as well I did, because what it is a Roman coin. Now it's either Dupondius or Sestertius maybe, but yeah, fantastic. Hadn't expected that this morning. I say this morning, it's 12 now, so there is a bust on that side. Yep, I might be able to ID this one. Absolutely fabulous. Yeah, really didn't expect that this morning. I mean, everything else I've had has been, well, I guess not later than 18th century anyway, or earlier rather than 18th century. Wow, that is absolutely fantastic. I'm chuffed to bits with that. Okay, yeah, let's we'll carefully put that away, mark the spot and carry on. Another 78 signal here, almost back towards the gate again. This one, little clog clasp, or back end of one anyway. So yeah, again, we're looking 18th, 19th century. Like everything I've had so far today has been 18th, 19th century, except for that absolutely stonking signal with the Roman coin. Amazing. Okay, let's keep going. We'll head on back up and then stop for lunch. Well, 68 signal here, very, very shallow. Yeah, we have a bag seal. Don't know if there's anything on it, but little bag seal, probably 19th, early 20th century. So yeah, I'm going to give this is the only signal I've had in the last two trips up and down this part of the field. So I'll get down to the gate again and I'll do one more pass going up the field, and if there's still nothing, I'll head on into the field for the afternoon, or the rest of the afternoon, and give it a couple of hours over there. Okay, let's hope something more comes up here though. nothing in the last 3 lines I did up and down the first field there, so I've moved here into the one that I was going to come to in the first place. Just going side to side. Just had a signal here, 67, and looks like, yeah, little decorated club clasp, very small, probably off a child's shoe. That decoration might come up a bit better once it's been cleaned, but yeah, that's quite a nice little find. Again, 19th, possibly 20th century, maybe 18th, I don't know. Anyway, it is a find, so we'll carry on here for another hour, and then I've got another field to go to, which again I have done before, but it's been a couple of years since I did it, and since then it has been drilled and seeded. He did say it'd gone down several inches. May not make much of a difference because it wasn't ploughed, but we'll give it a try and see. Okay, we'll log this, fill the hole in, move on. Okay, 85 signal here. I've had, I don't know, about another 4 signals. 2 lumps of lead, 1 bit of aluminium scrap, and a piece of what I think is possibly bronze slag, but I didn't bother videoing it. I'll check it out when I'm done. This one here was an 85, some sort of fixing. Yeah, really don't know, but it's a find, it's a thing. So, right, let's fill this one in and carry on for a bit longer.